Awesome. We're so lucky to have Ariel Dorsey on with us, even though almost didn't, bro, because I thought you were like 20 years old. And when I saw your
Oh
email
my
fucking
God.
address and I saw the numbers in your email, I was like, no, there's no way that we can't. No, we can't do
She
It's
this.
was
a
starting to
sports
say
number.
needed to be an age limit, and I was like, oh, we're getting there. We're
I was
getting there.
starting to
So she had to
sweat
check
a little bit. There was a little sweat in there, and I was like, ooh, that's yikes. But yeah, we're lucky to have you. We found you, or at least you found us through the John Young podcast that we did about religion,
Mhm.
which was really fun and really cool for me. I don't know, what'd you think of it?
It was pretty dope, and just like seeing like how open y'all were about it and like genuine and like not like being heard about it and just listening,
Mhm.
because like nowadays like people like can't like disagree to agree and like still be cool. So that was cool to see.
It was fun to do. We had a great time. Uh yeah, let me we're gonna get into this. You and I talked about it a little bit just over the phone, and it was pretty funny. I think it's
Okay.
funny. I don't know if other people are gonna think it's funny. I think it's freaking hysterical, but you could take it at will. Let's see. Let's say hi. Kenneth Delap, dad joke of the week. They say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day.
Oh, gee. That
The
is a
dad
dad
joke.
That is a dad
joke.
joke.
That
That's a
is a
dad joke.
dad joke.
Augustus, what's up? Thank you for that funny meme this morning. That was hysterical. And that is my son to no end. He never lets go of his penis. And I have to tell him it's his all the time. He is.
Oh man.
uh,
All day, every day.
hey, Heidi, what's up? I didn't know Little Wayne did podcasts.
No,
Yeah, he does do podcasts.
that's hilarious.
Let's go right now. That's right. And Omar Cornejo, always good to see you, brother. So yeah, all right. So disclaimer, let me throw this up real quick because that's what we have to do these days. So I'm gonna throw this one up real quick. So we have every different age bracket, genre. This is actually my dad. So when I say things like I've learned things, it's because half of my family actually is black. And it's something that I kind of have to say every time I talk. Otherwise, it's immediately I'm a dick. So there's that. And he can't deny me. I look just like him. So
Just like him. Just like him.
but you're in Texas right now, right?
Yep, I'm in Texas.
Is that where you're born and raised?
No, so I'm from Louisiana, and I moved here about in 2016 for college, and I kind of just stayed here.
Is that because I see that LSU shirt? Is that
Yeah. The Tigers. Yeah,
that's your
yep,
love? That's your heartbeat right there.
yes, sir. Yep.
uh, what did you brothers, sisters grow up like? What was your household like? Crazy households, quiet households?
I wouldn't. I probably kind of both. I grew up. I got a twin sister, and I have a big brother and a little brother that stayed with me. And I mean, we were all cool, and we all like did sports all the time. Mom just worked pretty much 2 and 3 jobs at a time, so we just kind of just kicked it, like nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? We like fought each other a couple of times, and just the like normal like brother sister thing going on. Nothing crazy.
I mean, having that many siblings sounds like it gets a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic, a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, oh yeah. Always
Are you the oldest? Are you and your twin the oldest?
no.
No,
So we're
older
in the
brother.
middle.
Oh, older brother.
Middle. Yep. Yep.
August, yes. And there are some things that probably might be construed as racist. So, yeah, I do give a disclaimer. Also, Andrew Tate taught me how to do that. So I do disclaimers.
You said you guys all played sports. Did your older brother play football? Did you play football? Like what kind of sports did you guys all play?
So my big brother played football, and I played football, basketball, baseball. All three sports. My twin played basketball and softball, and my little brother played basketball for a little bit. So we did pretty much everything growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you go to college for football?
Yes. So I went to La Tech for football, and I transferred to a school down here in Texas, McMurray, and I finished playing there.
Do you know where McMurray is, honey?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, because I don't know sports, so I thought she knew sports.
I was there with you with Tech, and then I lost you at McMurray.
It's in West Texas. It's like ducked off. It's a small D3 school down over in West Texas.
So let's get right to stereotypes. Your twin played softball and basketball, so lesbian.
See, hey, look, see, no, she was though. She wasn't though. But like growing up, you know what I'm saying? You like maybe could like think that because she always wore like basketball shorts and basketball shoes, you know, and she like always like played with the guys, you know what I'm saying? So you would like think that.
So tomboy. She was like a tomboy. She just liked to play sports, run around with you, run around with your older brother, just always doing sports and whatever. But the stereotype is that she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
How did you guys grew up? Was there like a lot of kids on the like in your, because we grew up in a cul-de-sac, so there was a lot of kids that I was always around, different houses we could run to. Where did you grow up? A lot of kids, a lot of friends, just running around the street doing kid shit.
Oh yeah, like nowadays, you know, like kids are like barely outside, but like back in my day, I said, but I ain't that old, but like growing up, you know, like we were like outside from like sun up to sundown, like riding bikes and just like playing any kind of game on the trampoline, hide and seek around the neighborhood, doing stuff that we shouldn't be doing. And we were just like outside all the time.
Hey, how old are your parents, by the way? Just curious. Oh wow.
I think they're in the upper 40s for sure. Upper 40s. No, hold on. I'm 27. So
I was about to say, damn, I could be your mom right now. Like, what's happening?
I think she's
what? Got fucked up twice today.
My mom was. That's funny. My mom was born in 76, so you can do the math there because I can't. And I think my dad is a few years older.
Yeah, upper 40s. All right, whatever. I just got stomped on. It's okay. It's fine. Cool. Awesome.
Hey, you asked that question.
Great. I did. I went there, but
she did.
I was just about to say your parents grew up like I did, so yeah.
I guess they did.
Yeah, you were a kid that went outside. You didn't come home until the street lights were on. Like, yeah, fine. I walked into my own trap. It's all good.
That's funny.
When did we guys give us some grace a little bit on this, because this is a conversation that you normally don't have outside of like probably talking to your friends and whatnot, so give us a little room here to move. But when the group of friends that I grew up with, it was like the kids next door, there were two kids, they were mixed kids too, and they looked like me, so basically everybody thought we were related somehow. We were brother and sister. And then we had the white kid next door and the Indian kid down the street. So when we grew up and we were running around playing together, we didn't think anything. We were just kind of running around playing, and the race wasn't a question that we asked. Right. Was that like your childhood, or was it like brought to you early?
So I didn't like grow up as a kid like with like friends with like every different race, but it wasn't like a thought of like races, you know, because like where I grew up at, it was like mostly black kids, you know, and like going to school, it was mostly black kids, like until college really. Yeah, and so like it wasn't like a thought as a kid of like racism or whatever, but I did like have like one white friend, she was a girl, like probably in like 4th grade, that lived by me, and I mean, we were just friends. Like, wasn't no like, oh, you're white, I'm black. We were just friends. And so
her parents were like, no, that black boy can't come over to the house right now, because like they weren't. No, none of that. Yeah, okay.
No, they were cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they were cool.
I only asked that because we talked about this. I'm trying to remember, and I don't know if you have been too. when I actually realized about like there was an issue with race, or there was supposed to be an issue with race, or adults wanted us to have an issue with race. I didn't really realize anything like that probably until I was in high school. And that's when you
Same.
started kind of filling out paperwork and you had to check the box, and I always had to check other.
For real?
Yeah, it was other. I think it became biracial for a little while. I don't know what it is now, but at the time it was other. It was literally white, black, other, and like
Oh, so
islander.
you like couldn't like choose like black or white? Like you like had to put other?
No, but the thing was they wanted you to choose other. It would have gotten you
If
into a
makes
better school. It would have, so it was like, hey, don't check the white box, even though look at me. But it was like, check the other box because it's going to get you something kind of thing. So I didn't realize I think as I'm thinking about it, that's kind of around the time where I realized race was like a thing that you had to think about. Did anything like that come up for you guys?
Like not nothing like to that aspect, but I think like just growing up in school, you know, like in school, like they kind of like teach us like slavery, you know, like so like we like learn about history and the 1950s and the 60s, and you in school like and you like kind of like watch videos of Martin Luther King and like the Emmett Till thing.
Yep.
And so I think you know you just like know it's there, but like until something really happens or you see something, then you just kind of like you know, like it happened, you know what I'm saying? But probably like in high school.
You learned about Emmett Till in high school?
No. I was probably like a little, yeah.
Okay,
I'm just saying like in school, like you know, like they like teach you about that in school.
Okay.
But not in high school.
Okay. I was like, wait, let's see. What do we got? The real Matthew. What's up, dude? I have a close Hispanic and black friend from the military, and we always told everyone that we had the same parents. Fair. Mike, do you want me to ask this? I didn't even vet it to read it. I can't, babe. Can you?
Oh, you really want me to pull up Mike's comment?
Is it? Okay. Oh no, yeah, I do. Yeah, absolutely. I just read it. Pool boy. Ask him if it's triggering that people always assume his dick is gigantic because he's black, and is he self-conscious about his huge dick? Like, does he wear black condoms because they're more slim?
That's hilarious. No, I just think it's like funny that is like a.
It's the stereotype, dude. Do you remember
funny.
you're probably too young for this, but if anybody in the comments, if you do remember, there was a whole skit about how like, hey, I can stir your coffee from the other side of the room for you if you want me to. And I was like, it was amazing. And then, yeah, Crowbar. Oh yeah, Crowbar, you're right. Black, white, not Hispanic or Latino. Yeah, that was, those days. Yep.
Do you feel that, because when you were saying growing up, and it was very much similar for me as well, like there really wasn't the conversation. It was mostly like everybody just be nice to each other, like get along so that parents can do what they need to do. Like don't come in here and tell me what's going on, because I hear 5 seconds later you're throwing something, punching someone, doing the same thing. So don't tattle, go do what you need to go do and whatever. And it didn't matter what your friends were doing, as long as you guys were all just busy together, so that the parents could either socialize, work, do what they needed to do. So it feels like the conversations about race and about slavery is starting to creep younger and younger into kids. Do you feel like that is necessary at such a young age, or do you feel like that the bigger message is for kids to get along, and then when we get a little bit older, then we can start having those more difficult, like in-depth kind of conversations where there's more ability to comprehend and understand it differently?
Right. Yeah. So I think it like should be like definitely like kind of like monitored at a certain age, like the kids like get to learn all those things, because I mean it is history, you know. So You know,
it's
like kind of good to know. But I think at a like young age, you know, like kids are easily like influenced, and so they can like see something on TikTok or something like about slavery or about racism, and they can like take it the wrong way, and they like, and then like their like mindset could be jacked up from that. And so I definitely think that it's like a certain way to show it to them and a certain age, because like you said, I mean, like I think like the whole message is to just get along, you know what I'm saying? Like it's no color, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a person, I'm a person, so
yeah. How do you feel about this one? Was always this statement was always okay, and then all of a sudden, like 2 years ago, it's not okay anymore, and it was I don't see color. Like I literally just see like you as a dude. You're a fun dude. I love talking to you. It's a good time. We can joke around, mess around, like whatever. Do I have to? I'm just curious about it. I don't know. Do we have to see like? Do I have to see color, or can I just be like, you're a good dude? That's a good dude. That's not a good dude.
I mean, I think me personally, you know, I judge like a person's character like over their color. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like see a person and be like, oh, he's Mexican or like he's white. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's bad people of every color and people who are good of every color. So the like, the bad part about like saying like not seeing color, like I don't like really like, you know what I'm saying, like get like why we like can't say that no more, you know?
Yeah. I didn't get it either. I didn't understand.
Sure.
Now it's like force fed to you, like you have to see color. Like I have to do this because at least for me, it feels like I have to do this because like we'll take Kamala Harris for like I have to vote for her because she's black and she's a woman. And all of a sudden, it's like 2 months ago, you were telling me A, you didn't know what a woman was, and B, that I'm not black. But now all of a sudden that she wants to vote, I'm black and a woman, you have to vote for her. Kind of.
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know about that. That's tricky, man. But man. But you know, like they like trying to like twist things for their own gender, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. It's hard to navigate, right? Like for me, it's very hard to navigate. Like I just kind of, you know, have started to figure things out on my own, but it is a very hard situation to navigate. There's pressure there. You feel pressure. Like I look at my sisters, my nephews.
Me or not.
Oh, are you blinking out? That's cool. Take your time. Kenneth, what did I miss about coffee? Nothing that you want to go back and watch. It's fine. Judy Reed, you're right. Only drink Paper Street coffee. That is true. The real Matthew. Hello? I think you there?
Can we hear you? Or can you hear us?
Let me see. Yeah, but like your voice is like buffering real bad and the camera's froze.
If you have to jump out and then jump back in again, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just jump out and jump back in, see what happens.
Yeah.
I think you can, the real Matthew, I think you can acknowledge cultural differences without seeing color. Yeah, I think so too. They just don't want to let you do it, which is ridiculous. Let's go, pool boy. What's crazy too is most of her life she leaned more towards her Indian heritage. Yeah, right. Like, but oh, you're good.
Okay.
All right, that sounds better. Yep.
Is that better?
You good?
Okay.
Yep.
Take my phone
out. Yeah, pool boy. That's what I said too. It's kind of like, you know, they kind of use it when they want to use it, and then when they don't need it, they don't want you. Like you're kind of the step kid or whatever. Who is they? I would say liberals. Like whatever this liberal agenda is that's happening right now, Jeffrey. Because we even talked about Dr. Umar, right? And so it's like, how do you figure out what you are? And for those who don't know, sorry, Dr. Umar is he's a guy that I don't dislike him at all. Like he stands on what he stands on. It's fine. Not mad at it. Go get it. He started a school, I think, for black men, black boys, so that they can be raised in whatever he thinks is the right way to do that. And he frowns very heavily on mixed race.
Yes, he does.
Relationships.
Yes.
Don't date the snow bunnies. And sorry, honey, you're a snow bunny. My bad. Don't do that, and don't procreate with snow bunnies because which to me is kind of crazy, because then what do you do with the mixed kids? So then he literally says, we take all, if you have any drop of black blood in you, you're welcome here, but you have to live a black lifestyle. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. Like,
yeah, I'm not like a big fan of Dr. Umar. You know, like he like stands for like supporting black businesses and like politics. I mean, which is fine. But like to your point, like you said, like he like speaks like a lot about separating white from the black, which in my mind is just crazy. Like it just like blows my mind, and I hate that because you are just like creating more division. You know, so like if you telling people to like whites to go with whites and like blacks to go with blacks, like, you know, so like this is a 1950.
Yeah,
all over again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't the bigger message supposed to be about coming together and being united and supporting everybody? But it seems like that some people still want it to be very, very divided. It doesn't matter what you feel, doesn't matter what you think. In order to be supportive in whatever that definition of with that person or that community, like you have to do it exactly how they want, or you're completely dismissive. And I think that that's like kind of what Garrett was saying. Like it's almost confusing. Like you don't know where you fit. You don't know how to navigate. You're unsure. So then when you try to ask questions and you're trying to understand where people are coming from, and if you don't get it right away, it's like, well, you're just dumb. Like, how do you not get it? You know?
I know for 2 seconds they're not taking my high yellow ass. Like I'm not gonna be able to, you know what I mean? Like I don't even pretend to think that that's gonna happen. So it's fine. I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I get what he's saying, but it goes back to that thing. Like anybody can be racist.
Anybody.
And he's kind of low, like you were saying the other day. He's kind of low key.
High key.
High key.
He high key racist. Yeah.
He's like, oh no low key, no low key up in here.
He's very high key racist.
Did you get that at all? Did you get that whole? I got that whole that mantra that black people can't be racist.
I mean, I like hear that, and like Umar is a prime example that they can. So I just be like, yeah, whatever.
Dude, you're at 27 years old, like are your brothers and your sisters like this too? Like, do they get it too, or do they?
I mean, I think they probably get it. I don't know. So I kind of like left home after college, and I don't know. I kind of had to like grow up kind of early. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably like different mentally and like spiritually than my siblings, but yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that. How'd you get into the church? When did you start really?
So my grandfather is a pastor, so you know, as a kid, like I like had to go to church. You know, so like you had to go to church every Sunday or Wednesdays and stuff like that. And I kind of like stayed in it, you know, groomed in it. And in high school, you know what I'm saying, I like still had faith in high school and like believed in God, and same in college. But like after college, like when I like started like actually like going through stuff, you know, like stressed out, like life problems, you know, like I really had to dig deep and like seek God for real. And then like since then, you know, I've been like pretty strong in my faith. But yeah, I pretty much grew up in church.
I think this is so cool because people always want to push on Christians or people who are, you know, faithful or whatnot, that they're not understanding of anything, but to me right now, Christians aren't the ones running around yelling about everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, like, you know, like it's crazy how like Christians are probably like not say the biggest, but like one of like the like biggest like groups like nowadays to be mocked, you know, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people gonna say this and say that and judge whatever, but we just have to keep just, you know, like we can't fight hate with hate, you know. We just gotta just like keep being us and just keep showing love to people like Christ did. So, you know.
All right, Kenneth, you wanted to we're gonna get into this right now. Words that we were talking about this the other night, words we can't say, right? So like, what's offensive? Is it offensive or nah? Kind of thing. So like, what did I ask you? I think I asked you like, hey, if I invited you to my house and only served like fried chicken, watermelon, and Kool-Aid, is that offensive to you at all?
Not really, but I think like to me, like it's more because I have like friends that I like joke with, you know, like about stuff like that, like white friends, you know what I'm saying? We like make jokes like that to each other, and it's, you know, so like it isn't like hurtful, you know. But you know, it wouldn't like be like offensive because I mean it's just food and like it's probably true, you know. So I can't, you know, like be like mad at that.
we like what we like.
Until you get over here to the like 3/4 White House and you get white fried chicken and then you're not happy about it. Like, yeah, for sure.
Like, well, that brings up another question that I have. You know, when it comes to food, we'll just talk about food since that's what we're talking about right now. You know, it feels like the message of food and coming to the table and being a family is very important in many cultures, you know, where it's like you hear the stories of coming around grandma's table and she's the one in the kitchen making food, doing all this type of stuff and whatever. And it brings people together. Food is always shown in a way that it brings people together. And it seems like, though, that as much as the meaning behind it means come together, you still have to know where you belong, it feels like, in some conversations. So, for instance, if I was learning how to cook and I learned how to cook really, really good Southern food, and I invited my friends over to have really good Southern food, some people would be like, oh, this is great, coming together. You know,
she's
whatever.
Talking about collard greens. She's afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm getting there.
She wants to ask you if she learns how to cook collard greens. Is that cultural appropriation?
Yeah, like, are we allowed to learn other cultures and embrace other cultures, or are we supposed to stay in our lane?
Right. But see, even having to ask that question to me is silly because it's food, you know. I mean, and personally, like I don't even eat collard greens, and I'm black. So, but I mean, you could cook like collard greens, fried chicken, Kool-Aid, whatever you want to cook. You know you can eat that.
It's not. Sometimes stereotypes are fun. Like take us for instance. Fine. We wear flannels and drive Subarus. Sure, probably because we do.
I'm not in a Subaru. If that was your next question, I am not driving a Subaru.
We lesbians.
I have never had a Subaru.
Lesbians, absolutely.
We U-Haul. Do you know what U-Hauling is?
No, tell me.
Okay, so U-Hauling is we get together and within a week we're moving into someone's house. Like we're moving into each like one person's house. So we're U-Haulers.
So like when we fuck around and say like, how did you say? My generation said BPT, but you say CPT.
Yeah,
we
CPT.
said Black People Time. So like it was just, you just knew like that your black friends were going to be 10 minutes, 15, 30 minutes late. Like you just knew that.
Me too. So I already know. Like I'm gonna be like probably late too. So
my best friend, I call it Jeff. I call it Jeff People Time because my best friend's name is Jeff, and it's like.
But he actually, what is this? Shirley, Jeffrey Birchfield. Surely you eat shrimp and grits and gumbo.
Yes, gumbo is it. Cajun food, real Cajun food.
Yes, Judy, it was very important to set the record straight. I've never had a Subaru, and I will never have a Subaru. Yes, I needed to set that record straight.
But you will have a Wrangler.
I will. You have a Wrangler. Yeah, but I will have a Wrangler one day. Yes.
We got an echo somewhere. What happened?
I don't know.
Somebody tell me. Did I mess up?
Is it me?
My headphones again. Are you good?
Better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got it?
Yeah,
Okay, a little bit.
Oh, it's his.
It's his. It's yours.
Yeah, you want to try your headphones, maybe? See if that's better. Oh, no,
oh yeah, you gotta turn your screwed up. Damn. Okay, listen, Kenneth, I'm gonna ask, but it's only 30 minutes into the show. You gotta wait. I have to there's a build up, which you know about. There's build up to this. There's, let's see. Now?
Nope.
All right, I'll take you out and bring you back in. Oh, nope.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Let's see.
How about now?
Maybe you have to take yourself out. You might have to take yourself out again.
Yeah.
Oops. But yeah, I'm getting there, Ken. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get there. I didn't want to ignore this, but it got lost. HGR CBD athletics. It's because our system of leadership has been hijacked by morons. Yeah, a little bit. That is not wrong either. Yeah.
No, Jeffrey, he's not from LA. He's from New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
Yep. And is living in Texas.
Let's see.
Right, there we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Fix better.
Nope, you're good. That's fine.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a little bit there, but I don't know how to.
Why?
It's the microphone on your phone.
Is it like too loud or?
Oh, there you go.
That sounds better.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Hello? Is it better?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, I don't know what you pressed, but sounds good.
That's weird.
It does it sometimes.
Have you ever gotten do you watch stand-up comedy at all?
So not no more, but I used to watch the comedians in the 90s, like Bernie Mac and Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Cedric the Entertainer. So older people.
Okay, so, damn, that
What?
hit me a little bit right in the chest.
Right now, I know.
It's all good.
Well, I said
On
that.
purpose. On purpose.
I got it.
He said, I did that.
It's all good. But you know how they always have all the jokes, and all the jokes everybody can get it, right? You just get sniped. And it whenever I would listen to Eddie Murphy or anything and they would do the gay jokes, I was dying laughing. Chappelle,
Funny, right?
and I never gave a crap. But and so now when even when they say now when you walk around, my buddy and and I'll be like, yo, do you want to go do this? And he'll be like, that's gay. And I'm like, you're right. That's gay. It's not it's not a thing, dude. It's just, I don't know why people are taking it so personally. So when the black jokes come around and whatever, it's I can't be like, bro, you're forever on CPT. What the fuck?
Right.
It's, you know what I mean? But people get so mad at it and you can't say it. I can't say it to you, but your buddy probably could. You know what I mean?
I mean, me personally, I'm the same way. If a person make a joke about that, then to me, it's just funny. I'ma laugh. But nowadays, I feel that everybody is sensitive and they try to get in that victim role for some reason and just feel hurt. But to me, I watch Family Guy a lot. I get nighttime, I just cut it on, and Family Guy be making some crazy jokes and crazy
Yep.
But to me, it's just funny, it's just funny content, and I'm not hurt by that, or
Why do you think that so many people want to stay in that triggered victim kind of mentality and just not take things like you said, Family Guy, it goes at everybody and just kind of laugh at it or whatever. Why do you think people stay in such a victim mentality?
Man, I like really like don't know, honestly.
It's so
I don't know.
It's so aggravating. Like it just takes so much energy to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, me either. It's
exhausting. I used to live that life for a very, very long time, just being in a victim mentality and having a lot of shit that I didn't work on myself. I didn't figure out my shit. I didn't work on my traumas that I'd gone through and whatever. And maybe it's just easier to blame everybody else. Maybe it's just easier to point the finger at everybody else than being able to look within yourself and seeing like, why is that so triggering to me? Why does that bother me so much? And it's, usually stuff is being said from people that you'll never talk to again. You'll never have an interaction again. So it's almost like, why does it bother you so much? But it is just very easy to blame someone else. Like someone else has to fix it, when in reality, we have to be in charge of that. And do you feel like for you, because I want to go back a little bit, you said you grew up in the church, but then when you got older, you really found the word and you really leaned in. Was that similar followings that you grew up with was it your grandfather you said that was a pastor?
Yeah.
Was it similar followings, or did you find religion much differently when you got older?
It was the like same just Christian. So I like grew up Baptist, but like I don't even think like that meant anything different, but just following Christ. But no, like saying that, like I mean, like like as a kid and like growing up, like, we just have to go to church, so like it like kind of becomes like routine. You know what I'm saying? So we go every Sunday, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in God, haha. But like. But like you don't like really like truly like believe in God until you have to, like if that makes sense. Like kind of like people like everybody says if they don't believe in God, but like if like something bad happened, they'd be like, oh my God, please help me, So it's like kind of similar to that, it comes like a point in life where you just like struggling, and you like need something to help you out. And I try to fill that like void, I guess, with like partying and lusting and and like different things, and it like never satisfied me, and so I just like went back to my foundation, which was Jesus.
I think a lot of people have been doing that recently, because it's almost right now is too much for everybody to handle. I mean, and I heard you mention something about that before with like. And I'm assuming you're referring to the Olympics and the mocking of Christianity and whatever.
Yeah,
but,
that was crazy.
That's we'll get into that later. There's this one question I wanna get to, and it had to. When you were younger, were you ever called anything? Like I was called Oreo. I was called a half moon cookie. I was called. I never took it as anything as like malicious intent. It just was kind of like, oh, you're half black, you're half white, so you're an Oreo and you're a half moon cookie. Like whatever, no biggie. And I never took it any type of way but you obviously there's a word that we're all not allowed to say. Did you ever get any of that as a kid?
So not
teen,
like
young adult.
Well, so like not like the actual N word, but like growing up as a kid though, it was like pretty rough. Like in like grade school, but I think it was like more from like bullying and like not racism, because like kids made jokes all the time. They used to call me crazy stuff, bro. Like they'd be like, oh, cut the lights off. Where's Ariel? Like they make crazy jokes. Like
no, the jokes though, those are jokes.
Bro. Yeah, like it went deep, but I think like that was more as bullying. But like as a kid,
they were like actual. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, they were just like jerks, Like they used to call me crazy names, but like I don't think it was anything like really racist as a kid seeing at like a young age.
Because I remember kids telling jokes too. Or not. No, we were friends. It was a friend group, and it was my buddy Dave. And they always like if we were at a movie theater or something, they'd be like, Dave, smile so we know you're good. Like
that too.
That shit.
They used to bring them like charcoal trash bags, like bro.
Shit.
Laugh,
Trash bag.
You can laugh. You can
Damn.
laugh.
He said laugh.
You can laugh.
Trash bag.
Yeah, it went crazy. Like
Damn,
African
dude.
booty scratcher. Like it went crazy. They used to
Damn, booty scratcher.
God.
Not an African booty scratcher though, not just a booty scratcher.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they used to make crazy jokes back in the day. Yeah.
Oh my god, the worst that like white people have is like mayo and cracker.
Yeah.
Like that's it. But African booty snatcher and garbage, that's tough, bro. That's fucking tough.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn. But I think you make a bigger question. Like, is there a difference between racism and bullying?
So I would think like as a kid, like it's like most times like it's probably bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Most times I think like being racist to me, like most times like it's like taught, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think kids like at like that age, like in grade school, probably like most of them probably just being mean and just bullying.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're grown, like
yeah, different.
Yeah.
Kids,
so it is. So
like you tell your mama
really,
jokes. Like you tell your mama jokes when you're a kid. You know, like your mama's so fat.
Yeah.
Like,
and we thought those hit hard.
Yeah.
Like those
your
jokes.
mama was a crazy show. That was a crazy show.
And you'd be pissed too. You'd be like, "Don't talk about my mama." Like,
I used to piss them off.
Kids be so mad.
So it really is. We're all innocent until we're not.
Yeah.
Until we're taught, and there is that point in time where adult influences start to come into the picture. And like you said, not saying that we're trying to erase history. History is what it is, and we need history so that we learn from it, so that we don't do it again. Like, so there is the meaningfulness behind history. But when it comes to kids are we are all innocent until we're not. And so that I think is the bigger question of like, or almost maybe the realization is that like it isn't a thing until it's a thing. Like you said, like when you're younger, like kids are just being bullies. They're just being asses. They just are, you know, whatever. But then it gets to that point where then it turns and completely flips around to like, no, this is what it is now.
Yep.
Let me answer some of these. Larry Young, you need to let John Young know he's a Baptist.
I said I grew up in the Baptist church, all right?
Get the facts straight.
Trish,
what's
lovely.
Up, Trish?
What's up? All these wrenches. Yes, I pass out wrenches and links like candy. So let your friends know.
Yep.
Please, I'm easy.
You can get a wrench. You can get a wrench. You want a link. Like,
yep, let's go. And then I want to get back to Kenneth's question because you and I did talk about this the other night, and that is the N-word. And it's like, okay, we all understand white people can't use it. Don't use it. Don't ask. You can't do it. It's not a thing. No. But like, I think the question for most like people is why if it's such a horrible word, why do black people use it amongst each other? Was it a way to take that power back? Is it a way to make that word not?
All right. So I wasn't obviously like that old enough to like be back in that time, whatever. But I like hear people saying that like it's a way to like get the power back, this and that. But to me, like I like growing up, you know, like we like kind of said it to each other, like just as like my friend, you know. Mm-hmm. But like as I grew up, like I stopped saying that because I realized that the roots of it were not good, and so I don't think that like people should be saying it, period, like black, white, or you know what I'm saying, nobody, because it was offensive, and it's crazy that like if your black friend said it to you, then it's like, oh hey buddy, but if a white guy said it to you, now it's a problem, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it should be like, you know what I'm saying, like said, period.
I had to think about it in a way too, like for us, for lesbians, we called each other dyke all the time. It didn't matter. It just flowed back and forth, didn't give a shit. But if some white dude or any dude, not even a white dude, sorry, I know we've been in this conversation for a minute, but any dude, if any dude called us that, then we were all up in arms, or so, like, you know what I mean? It just was a thing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't use it anymore unless it's like, you know, for flannel shirts and Subarus and the Dixie Chicks, but like, I don't, you know, I'm not using it anymore like that. But yeah, I think once it's decided whether or not you can turntable, I don't think it's a universal thing among Black people. I know many Black people who are completely against anyone using it. Well, you just said that, right? You're against.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, it's cool. I know I used to sing the lyrics. I'm guilty of singing the lyrics back in the early 2000s and the 90s. I no longer do. I bleep the fuck out of myself when I sing songs now. Whether I'm alone, you're not even gonna catch me. Even if I'm alone and I'm at a stoplight, you're gonna see my lips stop moving. My lips aren't gonna move.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
You're very conscious about it.
You ain't catching me, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Yep. No, you stop and then you start again.
Nope.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, so I hope, Kenneth, that answers your question. I think it's starting to change a little bit. I know a lot of public figures too. They're just like, hey, I'm not going to say it. And then some just are like, whatever, say it all the time. I don't give a shit. So whatever. I just know I can't. That's all I need to know. Nope.
Yeah.
You were saying, babe, when it became a thing, and it was all good, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And I feel like that was 2020. It was like I didn't even notice it, wasn't even, and people will tell me that's a privilege. Like I didn't notice, but it became a thing in 2020, right? Like that's when everybody's emotions got heightened as shit, and everybody was triggered. Nobody could move, nobody could walk.
Everybody was on social media way more than normal. Like,
and did you get that whole thing that was like, you know, all Black men have to beware. Like you can't, like, just stay away from white people. All white people are gonna hurt you, because that was the narrative that was rolling around here.
Well, like growing up, or you saying like in
just when that 2020 hit, when that 2020.
No, I really didn't like see that too much.
Okay, because it was like all over everything out here.
I think like with the police stuff though, you know, like that like probably like made it worse for sure. But like as far as like the other stuff, I mean, I saw it, but I wasn't like I got in like a place or like community where that was like loud, you know.
Did you have a fear of the police growing up, or was it not a thing?
Not like growing up, not really. Like growing up, you know what I'm saying, like they were just cops, and like but like growing up as a bad kid, but like we used to like throw rocks at like police cars like when they pass by, and then we just take out running, which is like crazy not to even like think about. But but nah, like man, growing up, I never like had like a fear of cops. But I think like you said, like in like after like 2020, you know what I'm saying, like when like all the like stuff started happening with the police and this and that, like now like it's kind of like a fear. Like if I'm driving or something and a cop get behind me, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna act normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. But like it's like a fear there, but it isn't like a hate towards cops. You know?
Yeah. I'm coming up with this theme that it wasn't a thing until it was actually a thing. Until they made it a thing for us. Judy Reed, I actually think it started earlier during Obama's that was, if I remember that correctly, I feel like those were the mass shootings. Wasn't that the big thing during his last 4 years? I'm not sure. But maybe it was the last year of his I don't know. I'm not sure. But the point is, I just feel like it wasn't a thing, and then all of a sudden they slowly, like, whatever the agenda was, slowly made it a thing for us to be scared of and hyper vigilant about and hyper sensitive and triggered all the time. If you saw a cop car, it was like, oh shit, like don't do anything. Like, and then the last thing I think that we were talking about the other day was just taking people on like a person to person basis and not generalizing people. Like, right? Like, of course there's going to be bad cops. It's not all cops, but there's going to just be bad people, of course. But there's going to be racist people.
Yeah.
and there's going to be homophobic people, and you're never going to get rid of that. And part of me thinks that them trying to force it on us that there's never ever we're going to make it so there's never going to be racism, there's never going to be bad cops, there's never going to be homophobia or transphobia or whatever, there's never going to be any of that, is almost making it worse,
right,
and dividing us more.
Yeah, like you said, like they like kind of like do to a point where it's like hyper, you know, like kind of like the movement like BLM, like Black Lives Matter, and then the like I think it was like Blue Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? Like I think like them like pushing that like just made it worse, you know what I'm saying? Like it like made it like worse than it like really was.
Those were kind of the first two groups, right? Like Black Lives Matter came, then Blue Lives Matter, then All Lives Matter, and then it was just like everybody just wanted
a line on the flag
they
too.
Yeah, but I think like stuff like that like created more division than you know what I'm saying, like making it peaceful, you know, like it just like created more division.
Yeah, because it turned from you can't say all lives matter, like a life matters. Like when it's over, it's over.
That was crazy that we couldn't say that.
And you can't say that because if you say all lives matter, then because of the narrative that you're saying that Black lives don't matter. And it's like, that's not what we're saying. We're literally saying that we understand the value of a life. Like we know that when it's over, it's over. You don't get to restart. There's no, you know, coming back and whatever. And we understand the preciousness that is life. So to be able to say that and then also be criticized for saying that, like, how could you say that? For me, I was always like, but don't lives matter? Don't all of them matter? It doesn't matter who you are, where you like,
who you are.
You know,
like I don't want to see anybody hurt.
No,
no.
But so that means that go ahead.
Right. But I was gonna say but that go back to the point that we like had earlier about like people playing victim, because they like scream BLM and then you say all lives matter and then they like well, you know, but they just playing victim, you know, like you said, that they just like drawing lines for no reason, you know, so it shouldn't be a line like this, like sections off, like it should be a circle, like for everybody, you know.
Oh, imagine that. That would be amazing if that's the way that it fucking went. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't know when it happened where just me being out here minding my business became wrong. Like, let me just be over here minding my business. Do you have a pit bull? Tell me you have a pit bull.
I got a pit bull in the lab.
Yes! My stereotype reign continues.
What? Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Because it's fun. It can be fun, dude. Like if everybody would just chill the fuck out, like all right. So I tried to have dreads one time, and everybody always told me I had to put lemon juice in my hair to keep the dreads going. Is that what? Either lemon juice or
no, it was lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
I think that's like some kind of like detox or to clean your hair, but I don't know. I never used that in my head. I don't know about all that.
No,
he's like, no, that's nothing. Okay, I was so close. I was at like 100%, and then I lost. It's fine. The real Matthew, it became a big. I see your correction here. It became a big thing once it was able to be blasted on every social media. Yeah, social media has just hurt us in general.
That's what I say. I think social media has its good aspects, but way more bad than
Larry Young. I'm scared of the police. Judy Reed had a good one. I lost it somewhere. Sorry, Judy. I love you. But I'll take this one. Judy Reed, lemon juice lightens your hair.
Oh, this one.
Judy Reed, I've heard it's because our life is almost too good here. Other countries where they have actual hardships, poverty, persecution, they don't have the time or energy for that. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I think that too. I think like all those kids protesting and having the time to shut down their colleges and break their colleges and not give a shit about how much it costs to repair or how much, like, you know what I mean? It just, you have no concept of consequence at all.
Right.
You've never had a consequence in your life for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you said it because you like see like people in like different countries like they have to worry about like their like next meal or like the like police or like military like coming in like taking their family. You know what I'm saying, like something crazy. But us over here, we just over here chilling on a podcast. You know, we you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
it's all good and we just like comfortable.
Yep.
And so we just like find stuff to get mad about, I guess.
I was gonna say you kind of want to ask me like, why are you mad? Why
Right,
why are you mad?
Right.
Why are you mad?
You're mad because I literally asked a black man if he wanted watermelon. Like, you're mad at me for that? I literally was just, hey, I actually have watermelon here. Do you want some watermelon? And now you're mad at me because it was racist because I offered him watermelon. Like, what? No. But yeah, no, super cool, dude. I really appreciate this. Do you want to get into a little bit of the Olympic Games opening show and then Chris?
Sure, whatever.
That was crazy. And when they tried to say that it wasn't like them trying to do the Last Supper.
Yeah. Right. Now,
yeah, you were.
It's like blatantly in plain sight. And like I think it's crazy that, like I said earlier, like Christians are like mocked all the time. But like as soon as like a different group get mocked, then it's like oh no, they're gonna cause mayhem. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy at I think like the CEO or whatever tried to say sorry and apologize and lie about it. It's like, man, come on, man.
Yeah, he tried to say that it was based on the Greek gods or whatever.
Right.
Or something like that.
But wasn't there the woman that was supposed to be representing Jesus, I think, in the middle? Like, didn't she? It's been said that she put out a statement literally saying that we were out here mocking. This was the point of it. But then it got erased and now nobody can find it. Like, so, I mean, there's different things that are obviously being said about it. Everybody has an opinion about it, obviously. But that has been noted and saying that, like, you obviously knew what you were doing. It's one of those things, like, some people are saying, if you're going to do it, take the ownership of it. Like, if you're out here to make a statement, stand behind your statement, don't backpedal, put it up there.
Yeah. Like Dr. Umar doesn't hide his racism. It's out there.
Oh yeah.
He's high key racist. Like, he does not hide it. He stands on it. I get, okay, cool. But like, you want to make 85,000 excuses as to why, whatever, dude, you did it. And Kenneth Lapp, social media has trained a lot of people to constantly seek gratification from others. Yeah, true. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
real Matthew.
Like kind of with that though, I think like it's like kind of like they like make movies and and then like put like little like what do you call it? Like
the disclaimers, whatever.
Well, no, like
my disclaimer.
And then like trying to mock something.
Oh.
But like kind of like try and hide it. You know,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've been like doing that for years.
Oh my gosh. I watched some of these Disney movies as an adult and I'm like, oh, my kid's not watching that one.
Yeah.
Like, what did Pinocchio, you see that reel that's been going around about Pinocchio talking about Pleasure Island and all this type of shit?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. No, my son is not watching that. Nope. And they literally say that I get boys, bring them to Pleasure Island, and they never come back men. And I'm like, okay, well.
God.
Nope.
I didn't understand that when I was little. I understand that now. So my kid is not going to be watching that. Yeah. Epstein Island, Kenneth. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I had one more question for you. So I know that when we previously talked before this, you said that you have roommates, a couple of roommates that are white.
Yeah.
So I just would like to know, like, do you ever talk about race stuff together? And if you do, like, how do you talk about stuff? You said you're very cool with your boys. Like, you guys all have that relationship where, like, you can, kid around with each other. Nobody takes it personal. Were you always like that, or did that take time to get there?
Well, I mean, I think I was like that all the time, but I think it's easier from like people like who you close to and like who you like people that like knows you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like easier like to be open and to love them, you know what I'm saying, through jokes and all that. But like we excuse me, like we talk about like religion and like racism like all the time. But you know what I'm saying? We like all like trying to keep an open mind and just like and then just like bounce opinions off each other and like not trying to like shove like my thoughts in his brain, you know. So we just keep it peaceful and just, you know, we just like talk about it and like not like argue about it.
And do you guys ever disagree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times. Of times.
But you guys are still friends.
Oh yeah. But like even but I'll tell this, but like yesterday like it was this like racist like post or whatever on Instagram because it was like this like video of like black people on the boat and the like comment section went crazy and it was like racist and I showed my friend my roommate and he's white and he's like we were just like sitting there laughing, you know, because it's just funny, but they were going crazy.
Oh, the comment sections are the best sometimes.
Bro, they are.
When people get into the comments and they just start arguing about ridiculous ass shit.
And then the one-liners of like stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like a mic drop. You just should say that shit and walk off and got nothing left to say.
For real.
It's gonna happen, and to think that there's not gonna be racist stuff out there, and to think that there's not gonna be like homophobic shit out there or whatever, to think that is just setting yourself up for failure. Like you're just setting yourself up to be disappointed constantly, and we're humans. There's however many billions of humans on the planet, like where there's gonna be some of those people out there. It's gonna happen. So
and not everybody's willing to have conversations, and not everybody's willing to change their thoughts. And not saying that people need to change their thoughts or change their views. Their values are very important to them, and that's fine. But also understanding that you can have different values, you can have different beliefs, and you still don't have to be an asshole. Like, I can still do what I feel like is best for me. You do what you feel like is best for you. And as long as nobody's purposely hurting anybody, the point of this world, especially the US, is that we can all coexist. We all can be in the same, like you said, the same circle. There shouldn't be lines. We should all be in this big circle that we have.
Yeah. And if you come to me and tell me like, hey, a bunch of drag queens shouldn't be doing the Last Supper with a dick out on the Olympics, I'd probably be like, yeah, probably not. You're probably right. You're probably right. That's not unfair at all. Like, I'm okay with that. But dude, yeah, let's give you this right now. Bro, what are you up to? What's coming up next? What's the is this
so that was my kids training for the summer. So like I started last summer. I do like a kids camp, and we do it weekly. I'm a personal trainer, so I like train kids, and I train like athletes for football and stuff like that. So this was maybe in May, I think.
That's awesome, dude. They look like they're having a freaking blast.
Oh yeah. Well,
do you mostly train kids, or do you train adults too?
Kind of like a mix of both, but like mostly kids who are like athletes.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
So good.
That's fire.
How long is your camp?
TFX. So it was just for the summertime. So from the May until the end of August.
That's so good. What else you got? Are you doing anything? Are you competing in any local things or?
So I'm doing a competition in August in College Station. It's called BCS, and that's like kind of where I like met John for the first time at BCS.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm doing a competition, CrossFit competition. Usually I like try and do like 2 or 3 a year.
That's awesome, dude. Any aspirations? You're gonna like, you know, the games, anything like that, semifinals?
Not really. So like after college, like my like plans were to play pro or whatever. But like chasing that like kind of like took me to like a dark place mentally and spiritually. So I kind of had to like stop that. And then so I like told myself like when I first started CrossFit 2 years ago, like I told myself that I just do it and just like have fun because it's fitness and I'm competitive. And then so I'll just keep doing that. And if it takes me somewhere, it will. But if not, then I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't be like mad about it. So I just do it just because it's fun. Fitness.
Larry Young TFX. I don't know what that is.
TFX. Yep. Well, it's like a big competition in Texas. I think last year, Bill Leahy won it actually.
Oh shit!
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Year. Yeah.
I was so sad for that dude. I felt so bad for that dude.
Oh, bro.
That sucked, bro.
That sucked.
Did you do the Open this year?
Yep.
Them step ups.
Yeah, man.
That was crazy, bro. How do
you feel about them putting Chad into the CrossFit Games?
I mean, it's a wad, but I want to like see like what's like Dave twist on it.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
isn't it just is it the step up, the step overs? Isn't that the twist?
The little thing he put, the little thing he put up, it looked like the box to me. It looked like the box was higher. Higher. It looked like it was the higher version box.
Can you imagine
and
doing
step
it on a higher
overs?
box?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but that girl, what's her name, Trista something or whatever.
So.
It looked like her whole knee was in her face when she was stepping over that box. So either she's short or they turned the box over to the higher women's.
I saw something too that I think like the box that she was stepping on was like smaller, like the top of it was like a small skirt, like it wasn't like a normal box. But I don't know. But I don't know. That's just speculation.
Oh, dude. All right, Kenneth. Such a sad semifinals. Billiam, Taylor, and Colton. I know. I'm out here crying too.
That's tough. Are you going to the games?
No, man. I wish I was, but I didn't.
Dude, aren't you right there?
Bro, I'm like an hour and a half away from it.
There's got to be some outside seating from the 2020 year where that big RV like just sat behind the field. Remember where they were just all you and your boys should go down and just find that spot.
Man, maybe I might go, but like my friends from the gym, like we were like supposed to buy tickets, but then like it just came and like they didn't get any tickets. So I'm like, well, I guess I ain't going, but I definitely like love to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Friday night. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Matthew. Friday night lights or the Friday night one is free. Like isn't that their mile time? Aren't they running or is that?
Isn't like a sprint and then
it's a sprint and some
into the mile, right? Yeah, Kenneth said just go hang out in Vendor Village for free. They will have TVs and everything there.
That's true.
We should do that.
Yeah, man. If you go,
we'll go to Vendor Village.
No, I gotta work. But if you go, let me know. I'll do a show. Like I think I'm gonna
put us on your iPhone and
just walk us around on live. I
got y'all
inspired.
Yeah.
Be like Roman, come here, Roman.
That's right. That's right. Just look this way. That's all. I just need you to look this way.
It'd totally be old school Sevon where Matt, Souza, and them used to just run up to whoever they could with their phone and be like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?"
Bro,
I just see you guys like running up to people, tapping them on the shoulders. They turn around, you get a picture, and then you like run to the next one. I just see a bunch of you guys just doing that
to everybody.
Oh, you're fired. All right, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Hopefully we can have another one of these. Maybe I'll get you on with John Young and we could just talk about.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah,
listen, I'll sit here and listen to religion all day. It's cool.
She won't talk about it. She is like, nah.
Listen, I ask questions that come up and we go from there. So
man. But yeah, definitely thank y'all for even like messaging me to do it.
Oh, it was really cool. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad. This was so fun. You're super cool, dude. And yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again for something or other. But like, we'll definitely do this again. This
is the point, and this was her vision of just being able to bring people together and have conversations about anything and everything, and not leaving where one person's angry about the other. It's literally just like, can we just talk? Can we just?
Right.
I want to know why.
This world is so crazy right now, and I think that her and I were talking about this at lunch or whatever. Like, I'm so confused and I'm so tired. And so like the more we can have these conversations, I think it'll lessen the confusion, hopefully, you know what I mean? And give us all a little bit more energy to continue to come together, because this world right now is exhausting.
It is exhausting. But man, you're so cool. Thank
you so much. This was so fun.
Yeah, really appreciate this, dude. Anytime. You're always welcome. Love you, dude.
I'm sure. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye.
Have a good one.
Later.
Oh, he's cool as fuck.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, I was getting to the question, Miss Speed Me Along.
I just thought it was funny that I was like, just spit it out. Cool. You want to talk about collard greens? Say the words.
Listen, I'm doing my best, but I don't talk as blunt on this camera as I do to you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, babe, listen.
I was like, you just said this to me this afternoon. I know what you're trying to say right now. Kenneth the Lap, it still hurts, Judy. The unbroken snatches was such a high, then such a low. Yeah, for
Kenneth,
real.
yeah.
It was. It hurt so bad. I was like, he's going. He did it. And then it was like, oh, no.
Miss Judy, how do you know him? Can you give us a little background? He actually just shared our John Young interview. So he found us through John and watched the one that we just talked about religion. And then he shared it and he tagged us both in it. So then obviously showed up into our requests. And I checked them more and I was like, did you get a request from this guy? And she did. So she reached out to him and just started.
I just said thank you.
Yeah,
I was like, I really appreciate you, dude. He sent me a nice message. Like, this is really cool that you were able to have this conversation.
Yeah. Yep. And then from there, they just continued to talk. Yeah. And, you know, she was like, hey, would you ever want to have difficult conversations? And, you know, they jumped on the phone yesterday.
No, the day before,
a couple days ago,
yeah.
Real quick, just to be like, hey, nice to meet you, kind of see how each other feels about having a conversation, hit it off right away. And
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's one thing to have a conversation with just your buddies, but for me to have a conversation with just my friends just looks like, you know, my friends allow me to say shit. I don't want that to be a thing. I want to, like, if he would have pushed back on anything, I would have respectfully been like, oh shit, I fucked up, or oh, why do you feel this way? Or
you did that with John.
Yeah.
And you like
John was talking religion with John was way more nerve-wracking than talking about race with Ariel. He was like, it was like sitting at my kitchen table. He's super cool dude.
Yeah.
Real Matthew or Kenneth the Lab, collards, such a strange word. I know. I don't know what that is, but I know what the food is. Real Matthew, collard greens, spicy or no? I don't think I've ever had them spicy, but I would not be opposed.
Did your sister make them spicy?
She made grits and shrimp and grits spicy.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Her sister used to cook for us.
So Rosie, what's up, girl? Just love to see you.
I know.
Your pictures look great on IG, by the way.
Yep.
Kenneth, if there is a spicy option, that's the only option. Yeah, I like spicy food too, so I'm about that.
Yep.
Rosie View, love the shirts. Yeah,
thanks.
Thank you, Kenneth. I mean, Kenneth, just because you're in here all the way.
Vindicate.
Go get your shit at Vindicate. This was amazing. He's a really good dude. We're about to just order some more stuff because the Paper Street coffee we have to get. That's the one we don't have.
Yeah, but he's got some stuff going on right now, so he's asking for people to just be patient. Yeah, I think they lost like electricity or something like that, but definitely want to do that. So yeah, it was very cool. I hope to do some more conversations like this with different people just to see where everybody's kind of at. I like it if nobody minds. But yeah, this is the wrench show. All my wrenches love to chit chat. So I know you're all here.
I know, it's really cool. And
you are all here. So
yeah,
thank you guys. We're just gonna continue to have these conversations.
Next up is just kind of I haven't messed with I feel like we're just gonna do some of our own shows just because all the boys are traveling or whatever. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get with Jason CF Media and Ellie and Tucker Dreadlift to see what they're up to for the games, just to have some funny shows and make fun of the fact that I could never do any of these workouts. And yeah, it's pretty much.
That's what we got. And then after the games.
Yeah, then there's a lot of fun stuff after the games. It's pretty fire.
After the games, yeah.
Pretty
so we
fire
all might
after the
need
games.
to detox after the week after the games, and
then it's just go
after
that'll
be go like crazy.
Super fun. Yep. Thanks guys for hanging out. We'll catch you when we catch you when you got time. Appreciate you. And wherever Jody is, hope you're having a great date night with your band. You deserve it, girl. Go get it.
Hope you're not in here to see this right now while you're on a date.
And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.